Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so what if all that idle time you spend scrolling could actually help pay your bills? Seriously, if you can type, you can get paid. And today we're cutting right through the noise. We're going to look at 5 totally legitimate typing platforms that let you earn money from the comfort of your own couch entirely in your free time and without needing any sort of specialized degree. I know there's a ton of information out there about working from home, and honestly, a lot of it can feel really overwhelming. But my goal for us today is to break it all down and give you a structured, super clear path forward. Before we really dive in here, let's just ground our expectations for a second. We need to focus our energy where the opportunities actually exist. These platforms, they aren't magical, overnight wealth generators. This explainer definitely isn't a promise that you'll get hired today and become a millionaire by tomorrow. Rather, we're talking about real, established companies that consistently post remote roles. The key takeaway here is that we need to stop chasing things that just don't work and start building a reliable side income. And just to be super clear right off the bat, we are totally ignoring those horrible survey scams that pay you out in literal pennies and regret. No, we are exploring real, flexible typing work. Some of the platforms we're going to look at today are actually seriously underrated. Whether you're a dedicated side hustler, a student trying to kill time between lectures, or a stay-at-home parent working while the baby naps, if you've got typing skills, there is absolutely a flexible opportunity waiting for you to match with. All right, Section 1, Subtitling and Original Writing. So our first platform up is called Amara. On this platform, your work basically revolves around subtitling videos. You'll be working with a lot of educational content, media organizations, and sometimes even larger platforms. The core task just requires transcribing spoken words really accurately and then formatting them into captions. And what's fascinating about Amara is that you aren't tied to a punch clock at all. You are in total control, which honestly makes this the absolute perfect 2 a.m. or Sunday afternoon side gig for anyone trying to juggle a busy, unpredictable schedule. Now I know what you're thinking. Let's talk about the pay. On Amara, many projects generally range between $3 to $7 per video minute. And notice, that is per video minute, not per hour of your time. If you're a really fast typist, a 10-minute video could be knocked out incredibly quickly, and your money basically scales with your efficiency. It's a system that truly rewards you as your speed and accuracy grow. Getting started here is incredibly straightforward. You're looking at a basic 3-step process. You create a free account, upload 2 sample videos to show off your skills, and then just complete the application. I cannot stress this enough, though. Accuracy is absolutely crucial here if you want to get approved and stay active. Definitely take your time on those samples because they are literally your ticket in. Now, maybe you're looking at this and thinking, transcribing someone else's audio just really isn't your style. If you'd much rather flex your own writing muscles and create your own original words, let's switch gears a bit. Enter Textbroker. This is a platform that directly connects freelance writers with companies that need written content. We're talking about things like a quick blog post about indoor gardening, or maybe a snappy product description for a new stainless steel coffee mug. And you absolutely do not need to be a professional writer to use Textbroker. As long as you can type clearly and actually follow the client's instructions, you just log in, check for available assignments, pick the ones that genuinely sound interesting to do, and get right to work. Okay, I know 1 to 5 cents per word sounds like literal pennies because, well, it is at first. But just think about how fast you can text. A 500-word article can be typed out in almost no time. Plus, the real secret here is that your pay actually takes a big leap as your platform rating improves. A lot of users work this part-time and gradually scale their earnings up as they prove their liability to the platform. And the best part? Once your work is approved, you get paid. Oh, and here is the ultimate insider secret for both Amara and Textbroker. Run all of your work through free grammar tools like Grammarly or the Hemingway app. Since your pay and your access to those sweet, better-paying assignments are directly tied to your accuracy and ratings, utilizing these free tools is a fantastic, no-brainer way to instantly stand out and guarantee high-quality submissions every single time. Moving right along to Section 2, Flexible Audio Transcription. This brings us to a platform called Rev, which is definitely one of the more established and well-known players in the transcription space. On Rev, you're listening to audio files, think interviews, meetings, or podcasts, and you literally just type out exactly what you hear. If you want the ultimate, quiet, independent work-from-home setup with absolutely 0 client calls and 0 awkward Zoom meetings, Rev is going to be your sanctuary. You simply log in, pick a file, complete it at your own pace, and submit it. Are you a naturally fast typist? If so, this is absolutely where you're going to shine. Pay on Rev depends heavily on your typing speed and accuracy, of course, but a lot of beginners bring in anywhere between $10 to $25 per hour. And as you gain experience and pump up that speed, you unlock access to higher paying files. It's a fantastic option if just pure, hyper-focused typing is your preferred working style. But hey, if tackling a massive hour-long podcast episode or a dense corporate meeting sounds a bit intimidating right now, don't sweat it. TranscribeMe is a beautiful alternative to Rev. Instead of grueling long-form files, TranscribeMe gives you these tiny, bite-sized audio clips. It is literally the perfect training ground for absolute beginners who want to build up their confidence and typing speed without feeling completely overwhelmed right out of the gate. Now, because these clips are so short, obviously you aren't making $15 from a single file, but if you string them together over an hour of focused work, beginners typically average a rate of $15 to $22 an hour. Your actual earnings are going to depend on how consistent you are, but having those short tasks makes it incredibly easy to just jump in for a few minutes while you wait for the laundry to finish or a pot of water to boil. Getting your foot in the door here is super streamlined. You just sign up, pass a quick little grammar and typing test to prove your basic skills, and boom, you can start accepting tasks immediately. It really is that fast to get rolling. All right, on to section 3, quick microtasks. For this one, we're talking about Clickworker. This is a platform that offers, well, microtasks. That means doing tiny, quick things, like maybe categorizing a short list of images, doing a 2-minute web search, or writing just a single sentence. It is the ultimate no-commitment platform. It allows you to build up a really consistent side income just by logging in and doing quick tasks whenever you happen to have a few spare minutes throughout your day. Honestly, the best part about Clickworker, the friction is basically zero. There's no formal interview, no stressing over polishing up your resume, and no waiting weeks for HR to finally get back to you. It is a fantastic, frictionless way to dive headfirst into the world of remote work. Once you create your account and get approved, you just browse whatever available tasks are up, pick what you actually want to do, and work entirely at your own pace. Which brings us to our final section, choosing your first platform. Look, we've covered a lot of ground today, but whatever you do, please don't try to jump into all of these at once. That is a fast track straight to burnout. Let's just review the landscape real quick. Amara is brilliant for video subtitling. Textbroker is your home if you want to do original writing. Rev handles your standard audio transcription. TranscribeMe is absolutely perfect for those short, beginner-friendly audio clips. And Clickworker is sitting right there for fast, easy microtasks. You just need to pick the single platform that fits your life right now and start there. These opportunities are out there right now, just waiting for you, and they require absolutely no degree, literally just your keyboard and a little bit of your time. So are you gonna keep scrolling away your free time for free, or are you ready to start turning those keystrokes into actual cash? Which of these platforms are you gonna tackle first? Thanks so much for joining this explainer today. Keep learning, and we'll see you next time.